Welcome back to the channel. If you're finding these videos useful, then please consider subscribing to the channel. It doesn't cost anything, but it does mean that you'll get notified when I release the next video. Now I know there's been a bit of a gap, but I've been away on holiday, so now hopefully the videos will be released on a regular basis. If you find any of the individual videos useful, then please consider giving them a like, because it does tell me that the content then is on the right wavelength for the audience. And it also gets the videos seen by more people. If you've got any comments or questions, then please post below. So in this third article on why MuleSoft, I'll be looking at the output from the Omdia MuleSoft Value Realized Benchmark Statement, which stated that businesses can get to market with systems 78% faster with reusable integrations and APIs. So that may seem obvious to many people that by developing a robust set of reusable components, organizations can streamline their development processes, enhance collaboration amongst their teams, and drive innovation without starting from scratch every time they start a new project. But how do we ensure that the APIs we're developing are reusable, and how do we ensure that they're actually reused? Now, in my view, certainly the ones that I've worked with previously, and there have been many across multiple industries, I've been really lucky in my career. I've worked in local and central government, banking, utilities, pharmaceuticals, mobile and fixed telecoms, not to mention the transport sector where I'm working at the moment. They're all looking for ways to save money, become more agile, more efficient, and more innovative. Now, outside of the government organisations, the drive was always to beat the competition to market. Certainly for one organisation I worked for, a project was not started unless it was pretty much guaranteed to be completed within 4 weeks, and the output was delivered to the marketplace ready for use. Now, in today's digital landscape, where we're now constantly discussing how artificial intelligence can make our processes and products even more efficient, the expectations and the demand for new features and functionality is ever increasing, and organisations must find ways to deliver high quality solutions more quickly. Now, one effective strategy to achieve this goal is by creating reusable integrations and APIs, but only if they can be reused easily and effectively. So what is the importance of reusable integrations and APIs? Well, in today's business environments, reusable integrations and APIs are a crucial component of any modern day software development process. They enable developers to build on existing functionality, they encourage consistency across projects, and they promote collaboration amongst different teams working on various parts of the same application. By investing in reusable integrations and APIs, organisations can reduce development time, lower costs, and improve overall product quality, all of the elements that I talked about above. Now, you might say, well, this is all pretty standard stuff for the current IT world, but what are the benefits of reusable integrations and APIs, especially in a MuleSoft environment, and how does the MuleSoft environment specifically contribute to accelerating time to market for a business? So let's look at some of the benefits and then how the MuleSoft platform specifically contributes to these benefits. So first of all, I want to talk about the benefits of reusable integrations and APIs in the terms of accelerated development. Reusable integrations and APIs allow developers to leverage pre-built components, reducing the need to reinvent the wheel for every project. This leads to faster development cycles and quicker time to market, and is one of the foundational principles of the MuleSoft Catalyst methodology, which we will talk about again later. We improve efficiency by standardizing integrations and APIs, and organizations can streamline their development processes, increasing productivity and reduce the likelihood of errors or bugs. Now thirdly, we can enhance collaboration. Reusable integrations and APIs facilitate collaboration amongst different teams by providing a common set of tools and interfaces, and this fosters communication, knowledge sharing and alignment across projects. The use of reusable integrations means that only high-level knowledge of the function of the integration is required by the teams that are using the integration, rather than the detailed knowledge required by the team that are actually developing and building the integration. In the MuleSoft world, collaboration and reuse is supported by the MuleSoft Exchange, a library of APIs available for use, and the development of reusable APIs that is ensured both at the development and reuse stages by a main function of the governance operated by the Centre for Enablement. Now, scalability and flexibility is also an important element. Building reusable integrations and APIs enables your organisations to scale applications more easily, adapt to changing requirements, and future-proof their solutions. Focusing on products over projects is another core principle of the MuleSoft Catalyst methodology, which ensures continuity in the development and delivery of business systems. Now, we need to be cost effective, and reusing integrations and APIs can lead to cost savings by avoiding redundant development effort, reducing maintenance overhead, and maximising resources effectively. But what are the best practices for designing and implementing reusable integrations and APIs? Well, the first one must be modular design. We need to break down integrations and APIs into modular components that can be easily reused across different projects. We must focus on products over projects, as I said previously. We need to build standardized interfaces and define clear and consistent interfaces for integrations and APIs to ensure their compatibility and reuse by the development teams. And in order to keep up, we need to version these APIs and integrations. We need to produce documentation, and we need to regularly update that documentation to maintain transparency, to manage change, and to support users. And obviously, one of the really important factors is security and compliance, and we must implement robust security measures and adhere to industry standards to protect data and ensure compliance with regulations. And part of that as well is to conduct thorough testing and quality assurance processes to validate the integrations, the APIs, identify issues early, and ensure reliability. But it's important that we collect feedback from users and monitor usage patterns and iterate on integrations and APIs to improve performance and meet evolving needs. If an API or an integration is being used consistently and regularly, we know that it's being useful within the development cycle. If it's not being used, then we need to investigate why that's the case. So how does all of the above have a direct impact on time to market for products and services? Well, by leveraging existing components, organisations can expedite the development process, reduce lead times and respond swiftly to market demands. Additionally, reusable integrations and APIs enable teams to focus on core features, innovation and differentiation rather than getting bogged down by repetitive tasks. And this agility and efficiency can give organisations a competitive edge, allowing them to stay ahead of the curve and deliver value to customers faster. So in conclusion, creating reusable integrations and APIs is a strategic investment that can significantly accelerate time to market for organisations in today's fast-paced environment. By emphasising efficiency, collaboration and innovation, reusable integrations and APIs enable businesses to build high quality solutions quickly and adapt those solutions to changing requirements and to drive growth. And as technology continues to evolve, organisations that prioritise the development of reusable integrations and APIs will be better positioned to succeed. So it would seem like a no-brainer that development teams would want to use as many products-focused reusable components as possible. But there are a few key areas that need to be in place to ensure that this happens. All integrations must be easily discoverable in a central repository, and as I've said, in the case of MuleSoft, this is the MuleSoft Exchange. But being discoverable is not enough. The documentation of each API must be comprehensive, where required, but at a level where all users can understand the function and purpose of the API. At a business level, product-focused descriptions should be included, as well as a technical level of documentation sufficient for a developer to get the information they require to use the API. All development and business staff should know where to find the repository and how to access it. This is especially important given the ever-increasing level of citizen developers now appearing in an organisation and the advent of more and more AI capabilities being used across the whole business. And finally, and where appropriate, governance may need to be put in place to ensure that integrations and APIs are being used wherever appropriate. Governance can drive reuse, consistency, and best practice across an organisation. So I hope you found that useful. Like I say, if you've got any comments or questions, then please post them below and I'll try and answer as many as I can. And obviously, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like if you found it useful, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.